Hello, my name is Samantha Swatch. The first question that we discuss is, what is the traditional food in your hometown? First answer is, one of the traditional food in my hometown is kalupis. My second answer is, the traditional food in my hometown is kalupis, which is very popular among Brunei people in Sabah. We move to my second question. What are the side dish that you can eat with your traditional food? And my first answer is, the side dish that we can eat with kalupis is peanut gravy. Besides that, we can also eat with rendang and curry. My second answer is, the dish that we can eat with kalupis is serunding, which is floss meat or chicken.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Aidila Natasha binti Muhammad Syafi'i. We'll discuss for the next question, which is how about the equipment that be used to process the traditional food. So in my opinion, I think the possible answer for this question is some people make keropok leko by traditional way like mortar, knife, and they also use fully sunlight as a method of drying keropok. For the second possible answer, number 2 is, due to the technological development, some people in my hometown use a machine to process the keropok leko from the first step until the end to save time, like the dough can be formed and cut into the same size. So we no longer need to knead and also carefully trim the dough. Then for the question why people need to try the traditional food, I think the possible answer is keropok leko in my hometown very good quality because of using the fresh fish. It tastes like good even it's cold. The keropok leko also soft because of the meats of fish more than the sagu. For the second answer, I think why people should try it because of the innovation. Before this, the keropok leko were in boiled style, but today the vacuum pack is offered. Then keropok leko also has a good innovation like cheese and black pepper flavor that can be eat with a delicious homemade chili sauce.
My name is Nostakifa binti Hassan. Today I will explain about our draft interview project. We choose to explain about variation of traditional food in Malaysia. Question number 1 is, what were the latest innovation of that food? So the possible answer number 1, the latest innovation of this food is on the ingredients. People used to put anchovies on sambal hitam, but nowadays there are various flavors including shrimp, chicken, and so on. Besides, they cook this food use modern machine and using airtight container to ensure its shelf life of up to 1 year of storage. Possible answer number 2 is, in my hometown, there was no change in the process of cooking sambal hitam. People still use the same way to cook sambal hitam. They still use a pestle and mortar to destroy the ingredient. Question number 2 is, did the food only popular in your hometown or we can get it in other city? Possible answer number 1, I think this food popular in other city too. Nowadays, many people migrate to other place, so they introduce the food to other place. The seller who sell this food will post the food to customer in other city. Besides, on social media, there are many ads about this food. This can attract people to try and cook this food. So this food is easy to find and get it in other city. Possible answer number 2 is, I don't think this food popular in other city. Many people still don't know the existence of this food. If we found if we found this food in other city, it tastes a bit different from what I had. That's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Nor Adiba Zulaika binti Arapa with matrix number BB19110452. Today I want to discuss about our draft interview project, which is about variation traditional food in Malaysia. First of all, the question interview is, did preparation of the traditional food still use the traditional style? How? The possible answer is some people still use traditional style, which is still using firewood when cooking the food. And second answer is some people already use the modern style, which is cooking on the gas stove while cooking the traditional food. Next question is, what were the challenges that happened when preparing the traditional food? The answer is, I think cooking this food does not require much challenge because the ingredients that used to cook this food are easy to find. We just to be careful when we try the ingredients. The second answer is, the biggest challenge when preparing it is the weather. It is because during the monsoon season, raw materials such as fresh fish are hard to get. Most fishermen cannot go down to the sea because of the huge waves.
I'm Suraya Bahri. Today, I want to explain about our draft interview project. The topic that we choose is a variation of traditional food in Malaysia. The question number 1 is, what the ingredients of the food? Amplang. The main ingredients of the amplang is uhu or Spanish makers, topical flour, selected spices, and wolf herring. And a possible answer number 2 is amplang have two flavors, such as a fish and a shrimp. There was not have a lot of difference with the two flavors of amplang. And the question number 2 is different between your traditional food with another city and town. Possible answer number 1 is every region in Malaysia has its own traditional food. Like amplang. Amplang always has a place among travelers and used as a tier by tourists, especially from the peninsula, because taste was so good. And the difference of this snack between the another country is the taste, and amplang can be eat in many ways, such as we can eat with rice and top it with sauce. Possible answer number 2 is, I think the difference between the traditional food in my country and another city or town is most traditional food in other city or town include heavy foods such as laksa and others. In Tawau also have a traditional food with a heavy food such as a buras, but also have amplang. Amplang just a snack, but the taste was so good. And the amplang, the way to cook the amplang have their own method and also contents and contain the procedure. That's all for me. Thank you.